Is it a thing out here? Oops. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Deliberations with Sonia. And I'm your girl, Sonia, and we are live right now. And what I want to do is to have a little discussion today about some of the righteous indignation that has been flopping all across the stations. Okay. But before we do that, let me make sure everyone is on the live that needs to be. I am going to start doing my lives on a regular basis, but I just definitely got to make sure that everything's connected properly. I'm gonna tell you, it's more than an ocean. Okay. Okay. Why is that like that? Okay. All right. So as you come in, I need you to holla at me in the chat so I know. Cause I'm streaming about 4 or 5 different locations. I gotta make sure it's right. That's cute. Ah, so cute, so cute. Hmm. Actual record. Okay, let me see. I need to cut some of this stuff off because I'm gonna tell you, it's interfering with my dang gone. What's this? I need to be using my HDMI camera. Am I using my HDMI camera? Oh yeah, I am. Oh, let's see. Let's see if this is working out. Oh, look at Mary looking all cute. Gone with her dress, girl. Look nice. Where is my didn't I share this thing? Oh, okay, everything is working right. Oh, let's cut it off. Oh, the Instagram. What's that Instagram? No, it's Instagram. It's Facebook. Oh my goodness. As I come on to speak and just whatever. Oh my goodness, these people are so horrible. Anyway, look, okay, we're gonna start, okay, because I am not in the habit of cutting off 10 minutes of video because technical difficulties. Lives are a whole nother thing. However, I must admit, YouTube, my YouTube loves me when I do lives. Don't know why, but anyway. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna have what I hope would be an interactive discussion in regards to the current situation of the oh Trump. Oh, I can't believe. What can't you believe? Okay, I don't got to where I can't even watch the news no more, y'all. I can't, because it is so um disingenuous to listen to these reporters, these anchors say things like, well, Trump said that he was going to do X, Y, and Z. And what about the Democrat? It's not even about the Democrats. It's just about the way these people have failed America. It is about the way that they have gotten into a place where you are sitting here um, spouting out to the general public BS and regurgitating lies. Now, mind you, the title of this video is Fake News. Um, about Trump and the regular news media. However, the reason I titled it like that is because we have to ask ourselves, um, how did we get to this place? How did we get to this place? Okay, we got here where we are today because of the news media. They bear as much responsibility as the rest of the white women and Latinos and Latino men and all the other people that voted for Trump. They bear the responsibility as well. Okay. Why? Because America, I just want to get on here and say something. All this political correctness ain't got us no damn where. And it is time to let that stuff go. Because when someone is lying, you say they're a liar. Fuck fake news. Ain't no fake news. You just fucking lying. Oh God, I said I was gonna start. That is the whole point of where we at. Oh, Trump has used a creative license in his speech. No, that motherfucker was lying. Okay? And so to sit here and listen to these anchors with all this whataboutism, what about what? If this man opened his mouth, he fucking lying. Do you guys want to know why all these anchors all of a sudden have podcasts? All messing up my money. Because many of them quit in protest and indignation about the networks, the money owners, trying to take a even-handed approach to Trump. Ain't no damn even-handed approach to Trump. He is a liar. He is a sycophant. The people that support him are that as well. And the level of lies that this man did whatever he had to do to win, just like on The Apprentice. Okay, the goal of Apprentice is not to be the best CEO. It was to win. It was a game. It was a game. And this man is treating the United States of America, I gotta remember to say America, because we're not America no more. We America. Okay, we're somehow broken. We're somehow slanged out. Okay, we're not America, the America I grew up with. My country, sweet tisity, sweet land of liberty, of the I sing. Nah, we America. Okay, we America. All right, we we a fucked up ass rap song. Okay, we America in this bitch. Okay, because we own some bullshit, so we don't get to be America. America is dignified. America is successful. America is the beacon of light. The immigrants and and people who are downtrodden, and America is a land of justice for all. Yeah, guess I'm on a rant. But anyway, I digress as usual. The point is this: as I'm watching all of the shock and awe around Donald Trump's lies, it makes me ask myself, self, Where these people been? Why we have to be 2 presidents in, 3 election cycles in, before a few people in the press call this man a liar? I think the only people ain't gonna get fired is like Anderson Cooper, because like he rich badge. And a couple other people. Rachel Maddow, the big guns, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even got no news if they don't come on. But CNN, I don't know. They got Anderson and Jake. That's it. I don't even watch the rest of that bullshit. Oh yeah, my little girl from University of Alabama, Roll Tide. I like her because she getting Trump ass when she needs to with her cute little self. Anyway, the point is this: we are effectively cut off. There are protests with millions of people around the United States out here, but we don't get to see that. Ask yourself. Ask the networks. How come we don't see that? We know it's happening. I mean, I like to watch NPR and some of the other international news. I had to watch international news to see the protests in San Antonio. It's a damn shame. Okay. Now, I'm going to get off my news media as a new member of it myself. I'm going to get off them for a second. Because I do not have a media empire. I'm not able to have stations and fact checkers all over the world. But the NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN of the people, they're getting sued left and right. I mean, this fool done defunded NPR and all of the nonprofit news stations. PBS, who the fuck I'm from? PBS. That's Barney. That is Big Bird. How you defunding Big Bird? You know you fucked up when you defunding Big Bird. I'm like, fuck Big Bird. Teaching them kids how to ascertain if somebody is telling the truth. He gonna fry Big Bird up for some chicken. That's what he gonna do. Okay. And one thing that we definitely have to make sure that as you are thinking about how to combat these issues, it is always just a little discerning how we get into a place where we start to believe that things are going to be normal. Things are going to be normal. Things have been normal a long time and they ain't going to be normal. Them days is over, Clover. Okay? Things are not going to be normal because the lies are so ingrained into the dirt of America right now that people can't tell what is what. What you gonna do? In America, we're stuck. We can't tell if we're going or coming. Trump got us just right where he wants us. And I'm going to tell you, side note, I still believe that he is a Russian plant. I ain't going to stop saying that. What you going to do? What they going to do? They ain't going to arrest me. They going to arrest me. They might. If they do, guess what? I'm going to write a book about this shit. Anyway. Have a podcast for myself. What's up? Did y'all ever see this movie by Oh my God, I love him. It was a movie with Robin Williams. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, that's us, man. That's us right now. Good morning, Vietnam. And those are the days when we knew that we were sending out fake news, false flags for the benefit of the troops to misdirect the enemy. You know who the enemy is in America right now? You, me, the voter. Okay? Because Trump is constantly sending up false flags, misdirections. And you got to ask yourself, why? Now, this man ain't never called himself a patriot. He's not no fucking patriot. This man is exactly what you see. Somebody who want to make money. He don't give a shit. Okay? So now we get to this fact that this man is fixing to send the healthcare system for low income and unemployed people. As a matter of fact, it's going to trickle down to everybody. Okay? Because healthcare costs are spread across the numbers. That is how that game is played. Okay? Medication costs are spread across the populace. Okay? So don't think just because, oh, I got health insurance. No, it don't matter if you got health insurance, this shit going up. Now, if we just go straight rogue dictatorship and start leaving sick people on the corner to die, then maybe you won't have to have no increased costs. But these hospitals in Cleveland, they gonna take people. Well, we our state. Let me take Ohio out of that because we have healthcare and we have money to take care of the healthcare. Mm-hmm. Maybe not all over the state. I don't know. I mean, but shit, it's a state, every state, all the 88 counties. Yeah, we got money for that. I can't say about some of them other states. Governor, what's his name? Bashir or something over there in Kentucky. He's having a time right now. Many of the Appalachian states, the southern states, the Confederacy states. I hate to say it. Roll Tide, I love me some Alabama. I love my family and our roots. I love it all. But when is the bullshit gonna stop? When are we gonna treat each other like we are supposed to? I was thinking about something and I wanted to come on here and say this, and I had this whole um speech I was gonna give. But I got the video right today. My notes. So yeah, so I got a little off topic, but this is something I wanted to say. And I know people aren't used to me. You're gonna get a lot more of this going forward. And I'm not gonna look like I just got out the bed because I have some stuff to work on. But I was like, I need a nap, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my show because I ain't, I gotta keep the algorithm happy. But this is something I wanted to say. So I was sitting here um this morning and I was where is it? I was sitting here this morning and I was watching the gardener guys do all their digging and planting and all stuff. And these guys are like, oh, they're always doing something to the grass. I'm like, dude, just let it grow. It'll grow crazy, okay? Just leave it alone. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to write. And you're mouth. Anyway, I digress. The point is this. At the time, I was really, I wake up at about 5, and then I make my little breakfast, my little coffee, and then I wait for Morning Joe. I like Morning Joe because they try to keep it real. And I don't know what Joe and Mika got with Trump, but they be calling his ass out. And then the other show, the weekend or the weeknight or whatever it is, with Mr. Steele, the guy who used to be the Black Republican guy, and Simone saying, "Oh my God, I love them." Oh yeah, Reverend Al. Oh my God, they anyway. And of course Anderson, I love him, but he be on it now. The point is this: I watch my news. I come in here and I sit down, and then I say, "Okay, I'm gonna work on my book or my Substack or my podcast or vacation planning." Anyway, so as I'm doing that, this man is out here with all this noise, you know, every just picking in the dirt, cutting the little blades again. And it got me to thinking about something I read in the Bible. And the issue is that, when I started out this year, I decided I was going to decrease my um, official group Bible study to focus more on issues that I like to study. And sometimes, you get ahead of the group, and you know what I'm saying? So I have to have a deeper idea of what it is I'm conveying and what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So for that reason, um, as I'm getting myself together in the morning, I'm usually meditating and I'm usually thinking about, um, the Holy Spirit, how He just has a huge role in my life. I think about the ancestors. I think about my mom. I think about my sons. I think about my friends. And in doing all of that, I was watching the Texas situation with those babies. And I was listening and understanding that, you know, there wasn't an alarm system, there wasn't the overhead sirens, or, and that stuff almost made me want to cry because I was just like, and then I think about that Governor Abbott and the rest of them lying ass people. And then what's that other one? What's his name? Ted Cruz. Goofy ass. And as I was thinking about that, I remember the parable in the Bible um, about the wheat and the tear. And as I thought about this, it was hot. I thought about checking that damn wine. Yes, I thought about how in that story, and in many instances, people say, "How is it that God allows evil to reign on the earth?" And I think about Trump, and I think about the people that are his closest devoted followers. And you have to know that they're the tear, right? And so Jesus explained that God allows the wheat to grow in the presence of the tear. The tear is evil that the devil has put upon this earth. And we, the followers of Jesus Christ, we're the wheat. And you have to ask yourself, when Jesus said, you cannot separate the tear from the wheat without destroying the entire crop. You got to know the tear will be handled on Judgment Day. Until then, it is up to us, the wheat, to try to transform as much of that tear into blood-born believers as is possible. I rarely like to say or use the word hate. I'm thinking a lot. But in 6 months back in the presidency, the volume of damage and destruction that's been heaped upon this country, I could do, I'm gonna have to just be more organized on my next videos because I'm already at 30 minutes and I'm about to click off of here because I think I took 5 minutes off of so yeah, like 3.2 something minutes. The call to action that I have is that we all of us grains of wheat, we must link arms, we must come together, and we've got to do the work of cultivating for us all. We're not going to make 4 years of this. Americans, I love us. I went to the military to serve, potentially die for us. But I'm going to tell you, America's lazy as fuck. We cannot take 4 years of this shit. We will either destroy ourselves in the next 4 years or have separated. And as Jesus said, you can't separate the wheat from the tare without destroying the whole. And in this inference, the whole is America. This has been Deliberations with Sonia. Like, share, subscribe, and make sure that you leave some comments. And I'll probably go live every day this week because I got to get this together. Toodles. Like, share, subscribe, leave some messages, and I'll see you on the flip side.